Hello everyone, you're here at Claro Beauty with Claudia Lara. Thank you very much for being here with me. So today we're going to talk about some SuperStay Matte lipsticks. These are from Maybelline, and it's true that I mostly talk about luxury makeup and that's what I wear, but I feel these are a must if you go to the beach, to the pool, or you travel kind of like in the move, in the run. You're gonna be all day out, you don't wanna carry many things. I think these are wonderful. So please stay in tune to watch how or why or what. Also, as you all aware, well, first of all, let me start with, you see my background has changed. So this is the thing. I wanted to share with you how this channel starts evolving, right? So I started it, 2.5 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago. And I was looking for a place where it can be set and I have a little more privacy. And so where I was, it was not that possible. That was where my vanity was originally. So I moved it. Now I moved it to this room. And in this room, I have that in the background because this was a very just non-informal where I work out and things like that kind of room. And I love it. I just love it. That's why I put it here. However, I don't think it's totally necessarily good to showcase makeup with that in the background just because it's a little crazy coloring. What do you think? So I was gonna remove it and then put something nice in the back or something. However, like I said, I want to involve you in my whole evolution of this channel. So I just wanted to film today and I thought I want to see how that looks. And then I brought that little rose with pony, just because, I mean, if we're in the middle of chaos, let's embrace it. In chaos, I mean, when there's change, when you're growing, when you're getting reorganized, usually there's a little bit of chaos, a little bit here and there. And so I wanted, that's where I am. So I like it here because it's a little more private. There's a window and that will be a challenge if you can tell. I can close the curtain, but I wanted to check how it will end up looking, if it's too bothersome or it actually helps out, you know, to have a little bit of the lighting. So we'll see if it bothers you. I can close it or I can put more lighting, which I have, but so far I only use the ring light to be consistent. So that's what's happening. So you probably will be looking at changes in the background. Maybe just the plain wall will help to focus on the makeup I'm showcasing, or to me, I like to see things in the background. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm creating with you. So, and I'm happy about it. And that really reflects Mexican, right? Because it's hand knit in Mexico. So there you have it. And that's a little more Spanish, would you say? Like flamenco style. Well, that's part of my personality as well. So, moving on. Today, as you all are aware, if you're new to my channel, you'll find out, every day I wear a different foundation and you see how it's looking. And at the end, I'll give you a little thoughts of each that I have tried on. So every video so far has been a new foundation. So today I'm trying the Backstage Dior Backstage, which is sold in Sephora. If you haven't heard me before, I talk about the Forever foundation from Dior that I wore for many, many years, and that was one of my favorites. As I have aged, probably in the last 3 years, I'm 49, almost 50. So I think my skin has gotten drier, and for some reason, that's not one of my favorites anymore. But I still have it. Obviously, I still wear it. And so this one, Dior Backstage, is supposed to be very hand-on-hand, very similar to the Forever. And this was made because Sephora has this whole line, which is Dior Backstage. And I really like it. I have their eyeshadows, their blushes, highlights. So I really like that line. That line was made for makeup artists that were in fashion shows, in a way to carry Dior in an easier, not very fancy sort of you know, holders or but many shades in one, etc. So I like that line, and you know, I'll be showcasing little by little part of it. So today the foundation I'm wearing is the Dior, and I'm wearing it on one end. Now this side of my face, I wore the primer, which is all in the line for this foundation. This side, I'm not wearing a primer. The reason I did that, I just wanted to check if it made a difference or not. And so far, I just applied it. But so far, I do see a little difference in the application. This one seemed that it grabbed a little easier. It just slide better. I don't know if you can tell, it's a little more light showing, and probably for photographs and things like that, it's gonna be better. And primers are usually to elongate, you know, the time that the foundation looks great. So we will see how that does. I will pin and post my update. But so far, I really like it. And it reminded me of all those years that I wore the other one. There's a certain color to it that I like. It's kind of mattifying, but not matte. And yet it has a lot of light to it. So I like the color. Obviously, I guess foundations are evolving. And with the pandemic, we also stopped wearing a lot of foundation sort of thing. It was more the natural. And I think going back to where we were is a little harder. I mean, at least for me. So now when I wear foundation like this, I feel kind of weird. I want to go back to just the bare naturals. And I've talked about the ones of my favorites. You know, I use Westman Atelier, which is extremely natural. Or there's the Clé de Peau, the cream to powder. Very, very easy to put and natural. It's more spotting sort of thing that putting the full face. Yet this is very lovely. It really brings makeup out and about. So I wouldn't necessarily wear this for a very natural look, but if I'm wearing makeup, like a full makeup, I like this foundation. I definitely do. I mean, it goes up there with the La Mer, for example, that I wore the other day. I think they're lovely like that, and you can build it up if you want more coverage. So yeah, I really like it so far. Of course, you know, my favorites is the Dewdrop Surat, and now we'll see, I just ordered the LISA Eldridge, so I really like that one too. But this one goes there, and this one probably is less expensive, so just something to keep in mind. I don't think for the LISA Eldridge you will need a primer, and so that's a plus. But this one, I do like it better with the primer, but you can wear it without the primer, of course. So if you have it, if you have tried it, let me know your thoughts as well, because I'm learning from you guys. All right. So the second thing I like to do is usually on these videos is to try a new perfume, right? New fragrance. So today I have this Issey Miyake, and this is the A Drop d'Illuminate. A Drop d'Illuminate. I don't know how do you pronounce that. Sounds a little French, but it says a drop magnifying the beauty of nature, a solar lilac accord enlightened by a musky note and an almond milk facet. Wow. So there it is. Let's try it out. And if you don't like this part and you want me to go directly to makeup, let me know. I can skip this or put it at the end. Wow. Ooh, wow. Lovely. Oh my God. And I actually think my husband will love this. You know, I am a very big on Issey Miyake. I wore the other one. I don't have it right here. I'll show you next time. I wore another one of Issey Miyake for years. And it was one of those fragrances that even my coworkers or people that knew me, they recognized me by the smell. They said, you know, I smelled that and you know, it reminds me of you. So it was one of those, not very out and about, but if you were close to me, it just worked with me. So, ooh, this is more flowery. I mean, I think the image there of those violet or lilac flowers, you see that? I guess that's what the lilac accord. Solar lilac. I don't know what kind of flowers those are. They look like butterflies, but they're flowers, you know? And the color really describes the fragrance, because it's that kind of smelling a flower like. Seriously, I mean, some fragrances just, you can smell the scent of the flower itself, but then they have the perfume sort of thing that hits you. It's like, yeah, it's the smell of the flower and then the perfume, that is a perfume, right? This one, you forget that it's a perfume. I think that's what I like about Issey Miyake. I can't stop smelling it. I apologize. All right, I wish you could smell it with me. It is just delicious. I do like it. Now, what for? I don't know. I will have to think about it. It's a little sweet for me. So it would not be one that I will be wearing all the time, but it's one that I truly enjoy and you just want to approach. You want to get close. It's very approachable fragrance. I don't know if you remember yesterday in the last video, I tried another one, which I said it was elegant and kind of, you just stand there. Kind of intimidating. It was not inviting. This is the opposite. This is kind of like somebody that you feel they're fun, they're happy, they're approachable, they're sweet. I mean, it communicates. And that's what I said. One of the things I like about my fragrance is that they communicate. This one communicates. It's just you have to be in that mood. It's very youthful. I think if I was in my 30s and my 40s, yeah. It's just right now I want a little more sophistication, maturity to it, but who knows, right? I mean, it's perfect. I didn't think about it. Today we're talking about the mood of going to the pool, to the beach. I mean, talking about the universe putting things together. This is perfect. Like if I was going for an outdoor cookout or a picnic or perfect. Yeah, absolutely. Even if I was snow skiing. I mean, I'm just saying because if you're not in a hotter weather, it's like, Claudia, we are going into fall, winter. You're talking about a cookout like spring, summer, right? What can I tell you? Anywho, now we're getting into what we're here, which is this lipsticks. I do want to mention one thing. Like I tell you, I don't buy a lot of drugstore makeup, but here and there, when I feel a good recommendation or friends really say, oh, I buy this all the time and it works, I go and get it because I'm curious and I always make some comparisons. There was, there was an eyebrow pencil. I already declutter it, so I mean, why bring it up? But I don't remember if it was L'Oreal or Maybelline, something, but it had like a fork, like 3 things. And then you kind of did it, and because it had the 3 kind of pointy things, it was supposed to be faster, right? Because it feels it faster. Friends of mine love it. They buy it all the time. They say it does a great job. It never worked for me. Maybe because I don't have much of an eyebrow. I mean, I don't have much of hair in the eyebrow. Maybe if you did, that would be helpful. But to me, I didn't like it, so why bring it up, right? Oh, Dios mío. But just in case you heard about it or you know what I'm talking about, it has... I didn't like it. That's helpful. All right. So, but another thing that I heard so many great things, and they compare it with luxury concealers, and, you know, it was great for mature skin and everything else, was this new Instant Age Rewind. I mean, even the title, right, is like, wow. Eraser Dark Circles. Treatment Concealer with Goji Berry Haloxy. Maybelline. I heard so many people talk about this, like, oh my God, it's super awesome. I did not like it. I did not like it. I don't know how they can compare it to luxury brands. I mean, I'm guessing when you first apply it, I mean, it was creamier than probably most of concealers. You know, concealers are a little drying immediately. But no, I did not like it. I didn't think it lasted. I thought it got worse as time went by. I didn't think it covered that well. So, and look, this is from somebody that barely wears concealers or wears minimum or don't have huge dark circles. Well, this one, no. And by the way, I'm not wearing any concealer right now. I'm just wearing the Backstage Dior. So even just that by itself. And if I would, you know, be going outdoors or a picnic or something, that's probably what I would do because it looks more natural. I leave it like that. But let's say I wanted a little more coverage because I wanted to do a more nicer makeup. I would use the Corrector from Charlotte Tilbury, which you heard me talk about a lot. This one in light, it has a little peach color, and so I will put it before putting my foundation, and that usually, you know, gets rid of that whole purple, blue sort of thing. There you have it. So the other thing is, I am actually wearing right now one of this Maybelline SuperStay Matte Ink. The star of today's video. I wish I can say, oh, I have all these other colors, which I'm gonna get, I think 1 or 2 more colors. But no, this is not something that I use, you know, every day or here in Miami, Florida, where I live, you know, as usually, right? But I'll tell you why I love them so much and why I really recommend them. So I put them on, it will stay like this all day long. Now, it doesn't over dry my lips. It's obviously matte. It obviously grabs into the lips. So it's not shiny. You can add a gloss on top, you know, if you want it. Really, I think they're meant to be left alone. Just put them like that. Don't add another lipstick on top. I don't think that runs very well. So it's just meant for this. Now, why do I love them so much? Because sometimes if I'm going to the pool, like I said, if I'm gonna be, you know, I made a travel with, I have a sister who's 22 years younger than me. So imagine, she has the energy of that I probably had then, but not now. Anywho, we wanted to go and see different countries at the same time. So we were at that speed, you know, the youth speed, that you don't stop. I mean, you might stop for ice cream, you know, coffee, maybe a beer, you know, but other than that, and obviously to eat. But other than that, you're running. I mean, you want to see all the culture, all the formalities, and then you want to go out and have fun with all the partying. Long story. So you don't want to spend a lot of time when you wake up putting makeup. So what do we do? This. And by the way, now she wears them all the time. I mean, because she doesn't want to deal with it. So very simple makeup. And so this is the kind of lipstick this is. You put them on, you don't even have to put mascara. You don't have to put anything else. I would put a little bronzer or contour, a little blush. But other than that, you don't have to do anything. So, I mean, talking about the easiest thing. And then you don't have to really retouch because it doesn't come off. I mean, it comes off once you take it off with the makeup remover. But, you know, maybe 6 hours later, maybe you ate something. Maybe that's when you need to retouch, especially with the bold colors. You know, the bold colors might lose a little bit in here, and we'll try another color. But a color like this, at least I don't look bare, and that's it. So right now I am wearing color 15, Lover. Oh, and by the way, these are so inexpensive. I mean, look, I just ordered a Hermes lipstick because I want to compare. I ordered the Rose Magenta because I want to compare those very bold pink with the LISA ELDRIDGE, with that, and then I'm going to compare it to a Maybelline as well. I'm going to go and get that pink bold color. But imagine that lipstick costs $75. I mean, the Tom Ford is what, in the 40s. These ones are like 8 something or 10 something, $10, and sometimes you can get 2 or 3, right? I mean, you can't go wrong with this. So again, yes, it's drying. You don't feel like we always say moisture in the lips. You feel the luxury in your lips and things like that. No, you don't feel that. You know, you don't feel them drying or, you know, stick or that it hurts stretching. But you just feel like that and you just say, forget about it. I'm not going to be or licking them or things like that because why? Right? So I'm wearing 15 and I bought this color because I just wanted something natural. I mean, it's natural. Obviously, you can tell that I'm wearing something, but something, you know, that could pass for simple, but brought me some color. And you put this, for example, to go to the gym, you know, in the gym, you're sweating, you have no makeup, and then you just wear this, or you wear a cup or whatever, right? So I can't tell you enough. I can't tell you enough of how much I really like them. So then I got this other one. This is a little redder. You see that? So this is number 130. Let me see if I can self-start it. 130 self-started. So it's a little red. You see, this is more pink. This is a little more redder. The reason I got the pink one instead is because this little redder, I felt that it was, you know, you can tell more. It was more towards the warm, and you can tell more that I was wearing makeup. This is at least a little pinkish, right? And then I got two bold colors. Now, the reason I got the two bold colors, this one, so my sister was in town recently and she was wearing a very bold pink, which is probably what I'm gonna get, although they have others. We'll see which one I end up buying. But she was in that bold pink sort of mood. And we didn't want to be matchy-matchy. We didn't want to wear the same one because I was in the pink mood as well, I have to admit. But since she was wearing that most of the time, I wanted a red one. But they have a red, a neutral red. And, you know, I wanted something more fun. So they had this sort of orange red. Which is supposed to be one of the favorites, right? I mean, Lisa Eldridge's Morning, Velvet Morning, and I'm more on the oranges. I might swatch and also compare that. Actually, we can do that. Let's see. So give me 1 second. Let me find it here. I'm not gone away. I am right here. But baby, morning. Thank goodness. All right, got it. Let's see how they differ. It's not really fair, but it is. Let's see. So here is Lisa Eldridge Morning. This is a challenge with the light. I'm trying to go with this. If it bothers you too much, let me know. This is what we're trying this out. And I will close the blinds totally next time. Okay, so here, this is the applicator, which that pointy thing is awesome to line them up. And I will try one in 1 second with you guys. So that's Lisa Eldridge, and this is the, wow, this is sort of fluorescent. Yeah, this is a little more fluorescent. It's more fluorescent than the pink that that my sister was wearing. But look, right? I mean, if we're talking about boldness, you know, you just want to wear a bold lipstick. Yes, this will not give you the elegant look. No, I don't think so. No, elegant, no. This is more outdoors, fun. You just don't want to look pale. And I'll try one. I'm debating if to try this one or let me just swipe this other one. This one, I really like this purple violet. You know I'm the purple girl. So this is called Believer. It's number 40. There you go. It does look darker once you put it on. But it looks darker when I put it on, and that's probably what I'll try with you guys here. So you see. But I'll tell you, this one starts leaving a tint that is amazing because you see that kind of berry-like. Yeah. It's too dark for like the picnic and everything I was describing, but for night or for something long-lasting, it's just amazing. Don't you think? I mean, seriously. I mean, let's look at Midnight from LISA ELDRIDGE. I'm looking here. Sorry, guys. Just, I am doing this. This comes to me as we're doing the video, right? So here is, wow, Midnight. I mean, obviously I'm comparing a drugstore with a very luxury brand that knows what she's doing for a certain elegance looks, right? Very different applications. But, you know, do you understand what I'm going with comparing the colors, right? So, which one should I try? I wish I can hear you right this minute. Let's see. And the lighting. Yeah, I think for other makeup looks, I might have a little issue with the lighting. Because if I'm showing you blush and eyeshadow, right? This might be a little uncomfortable for you guys, the viewers. Please let me know what you think, if it's that bad. And I'll work on it. Absolutely, I'll work on it. So, which one should I try? Well, I was gonna try this one, but the red, I mean, with that, and I think the red, right? It's fluorescent, you saw it. Let me just swatch the other two, just out of, so you, since you're here, this is 130. This is self-started. Hey, this is perfect, self-started, because I just started a YouTube channel, right? It was funny because somebody asked me, what do I do now? And I said, entrepreneur. Starting my YouTube channel. See, so I bought that because it was self-started, 130, this one. And then the one I'm wearing, which is Lover 15. See, a little more pink. This one, yeah, this one came out to be very red, to be just a natural color now. But I know they come up with newer shades, so I will be going and getting, I'm gonna get a very bold pink, because I wanna compare it to the other ones, and I also, you know, wanna wear it for fun, and another neutral, because I know they came with a more corally and a little more, less mauve, a little more pinkish, I think. So, all right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove what I have on right now. That might be a little bit hard because I'm telling you, these ones are not, they're permanent. Thankfully, my little wipes, cleaning towelettes from Neutrogena are amazing. Look at that. All right. And I usually do this off camera, you guys know. But since it's just one shade, I'm doing it real quick here with you guys. Trying out a little tissue, a little bit of foundation. Thank you for bearing with me with that. So what did we decide? Oh, the orange one. All right, are you ready? It had some phosphorescent towards it, right? See if I can do it on the phone. I want you to notice how easy, and then you use a point. And the other side. The applicator is so perfect and easy. I mean, I know sometimes it's not easy to do those things, but very, very easy. But look at that. Look at that. I mean, it's just gorgeous in the sense of fun and youthful. And to tell you the truth, I didn't need it to put the second coat on. I'm actually not trying to put a second coat. It's just that I didn't have the mirror in front of me and I couldn't line it through the phone, through the screen. It was harder. But you don't need a lip liner. It goes smoothly. You have a few seconds like it's still drying, it's still not set. So if you want to move it around, clean it up, you know, fix it up a little bit. I'm just loving it. And, you know, oh, I was going to bring some sunglasses and, and a little beach hat, but I forgot. So it's a work in progress, girls. Work in progress. Well, I said boys and girls, right? I hope there's boys in my channel as well. Why not? Me. So there you have it. I think that's all for us. So I tell you, without thinking it, without planning it, this fragrance was perfect for today because of the kind of youthful, crazy, colorful kind of mood. And so here it is. And so far, I love this foundation. I love it because it feels so comfortable. I mean, some of the foundations I've been trying and they're high-end. They start itching a little bit and in a few hours, I just want to get them off. I don't know if this is for you guys as well. This one I can tell already is set, is there. I don't even feel it. These are the kind why I didn't used to take my makeup off all the time. I know it's a bad habit. I'm not encouraging that. But what I'm saying is this is so comfortable in my skin. And I don't feel it going into wrinkles. And do we see a difference between this with primer and this without primer? I like the one with primer better, to tell you the truth. It is not necessary because I like this very much as well. I just feel this has a little light and probably more long wearing, but I'll let you know. All right, so this is the time that I invite you to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that. I heard somewhere that if you like the video, it increases the chance of me growing the channel. So I haven't read it directly from things. So if you can, like the channel, appreciate it. And of course, and here's, see if I do it correctly now, if you can ring the bell on your right hand side of your screen, it's outside, it'll let you know when I upload new videos. And most important, please comment, suggest, request, keep the conversation going, be with me. I've been learning from you guys and I love hearing from you. So thank you very much for watching and mwah. Oh, see, I'm always at the end, right? Always at the end. I just, sorry about that. I just got, talking about drugstore, not drugs, drugstore cosmetics, makeup. I heard about this Flower Warrior Princess mascara, which is white. And I just had to have it. Had to have it. Now, how would that look? I don't know. I haven't even opened it. And so I was going to try it at the end here, but now we'll do another video. So right after this, I am going to continue and do a full makeup with some Chanel coloring, which I'm very curious to try, including a reddish blush and some red. Okay, so I'm going to try some kind of look with a white mascara. Let's see how that looks. Please stay tuned, look for that video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Mwah. Bye.